Yeah, good evening, Marnie. Look, the numbers are rising, and with that, there's more pressure now on the White House to try to respond. We know there's been a big convention center opened up in Texas just to house teenagers. They're putting in steps further to try to take care of how many children there are at the border. So clearly, whether people are calling it a crisis or not, the White House certainly is treating it like one.
The fact that the Biden administration and President Biden himself will not admit that this is a crisis is a shame.
The Biden administration feeling the pressure to address the recent surge in migrants coming to the U.S. southern border.
The sad part about all of this, it didn't have to happen. This crisis is created by the presidential policies of this new administration.
House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy led a delegation of Republicans to the El Paso Border Processing Center to address conditions and the increase in border apprehensions. Since November, Customs and Border Protection reports border encounters have steadily gone up, reaching more than 100,000 in February. That includes nearly 9,300 unaccompanied children, most of whom made treacherous journeys from Central America through Mexico.
Most of the kids are coming from El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala. These countries have amongst the highest murder rates in the world.
Maria Wolton runs an immigrant children's rights organization. She says most migrant children are fleeing poverty and violence. And no matter how they arrive, she says the U.S. has a humanitarian obligation to make sure they're protected.
They landed on our doorstep, and we cannot just shut the door and send them back. We need to make sure that the next place they're going to be safe.
Thousands of those newly arriving migrant children are in CPB custody in temporary holding cells.
None of these Border Patrol facilities are made for children, and we want to move them as quickly as possible into shelters and then into homes.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says the administration requested FEMA and the Office of Refugee Resettlement work with border officials to process children's cases faster and to avoid overcrowding in detention facilities. Despite the numbers, the administration has yet to call the situation a crisis.
Like any other problem, we are going to do everything we can to solve it.
Adding to the pressure on President Biden, a group of Democrats signed on to a letter from Congresswoman Ilhan Omar urging administration officials to end contracts with local governments or for-profit companies that operate immigrant detention facilities. They argue localities are financially incentivized to detain immigrants in facilities that are not designed for long-term confinement. A criticism Democrats also leveled against the former administration under then-President Trump.
So we've explained a bit how both parties are now pressuring the administration. One area where Democrats are at least standing by the Biden administration is that it did reverse what became known as the child separation policy, the policy by the previous administration that sort of automatically separated parents from children, and it ended up becoming a deterrence for people traveling north, again, widely criticized as inhumane. Republicans say the reversal of many of the Trump administration's policies is now encouraging this problem and making it worse. Reporting in Washington, D.C. tonight, Joe Khalil, NewsNation.